Ben Harper is a Californian singer-songwriter and multi-instrumentalist. He released his first album in 1994 and his 17th in 2023. Quite a few of his albums are collaborations of some kind. Hi, my name's Dan. So this was the first album by Ben Harper. It's my first time listening to it. I don't know if I've come across him before. I feel like I know the name, but I was not. I didn't feel like it was familiar when I was listening to it. And I would classify this as being folk blues singer-songwriter. And there's a particular use in this of resophonic guitars and slide guitars. Just a quick sidebar there, then a resophonic guitar is a guitar that has a metal diaphragm inside it that resonates and tends to have a big metal decorated bit in the middle of them, such as you see on the cover of the Brothers in Arms album by Dire Straits. So the music's got quite I'm going to call it an old style blues pace. What I mean is it's got the feel of I'm going to get pulled apart, I know, if I say Mississippi Delta blues, but it's got that feeling of the back porch kind of slow, lazy kind of blues rather than upbeat driving stuff. Definitely a laid back feel, but the recording is beautiful. So it's ultra hi-fi. So this term hi-fi came about, I think, probably in the 70s, and it was taken as a word to describe home stereos. But it came from the phrase high fidelity, which meant you could hear the definition between the instruments better on a high fidelity system. And I would say this now feels like it's really, really clear in the recording, and it's warm as well, which is a thing that has started to be able to be done. I've no idea what production techniques they use to get this kind of warm, clear sound, but I do love it. So it is beautifully produced. It's really nicely put together. The singing is also similarly laid back. I'm doing this. Obviously, I'm doing these reviews as a series, and this comes in my list straight after a Bill Callahan album. But in my head, listening to them, which back to back, which is effectively what I did, I couldn't help having some comparisons. So apologies if you've not heard the Bill Callahan, or if you're not watching these videos in order. I know many people are just dipping in and out, so apologies to you. But I do feel that I want to make comparisons with Bill Callahan. So Ben Harper's delivery is less laconic, it's more bluesy overall in the music. The songs are, I would say, mostly pretty interesting, but generally about life and relationships and such like. I think Waiting on an Angel is about death. I think I know what Mama's Got a Girlfriend Now is about, which is an interesting song. I think Like a King is about the activist Rodney King. I'm pretty sure How Many Miles Must We Walk is a social commentary song. But my favourite song, I think, probably on the album is I'll Rise, which is the last album. And this is because it's got a gospel choir being used. And I love the sound of gospel choirs. It's just really, it makes the goosebumps go down, the shiver down my spine, kind of thing. So musically, I love this album. It's great. The blues feel is something that will draw me in. I do like a bit of blues. There's a good variety musically on this album. The songwriting's good. So yeah, this is a good album. And then if you take into account the fact that it is his debut album, it's really confident and strong for a debut album. Great album. That's what I think. Please let me know what you think about this album, and do so by leaving a comment in the comments box. That's it from me for now.
You may write me down in a history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me down in the very dirt, and still like the dust I'll rise. Does my happiness upset you? Why are you best with gloom? 'cause I laugh like I got an oil well pumping in my